Ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans across the great state of Arkansas, welcome to the most anticipated week of the basketball season. From the opening tip all the way through the quarterfinals, we're going to bring you some of the finest athletes the state of Arkansas has to offer as we bring you the 3A State Basketball Tournament live from Elkins High School. Tonight's game is being brought to you by D3 Auto Sales, Arkansas Tech University, Heirloom Legal Services, Tyson Foods, and by Petrus Farm and Grill.
Welcome in as we begin 3A state tournament action here live from Elkins, as you've got the number one seeded Mayflower Lady Eagles taking on the home team and the 4th seed out of the Region 1. You've got the Elkins Lady Elks, and glad to have you along here. Brad Caldwell and crew here. We got Aaron Powers, Nate Sparks. Duran Miller will be joining me here in just a moment as we get ready for National Anthem here. We want to encourage you to do a few things right now. We need you to like, share, comment. Make sure you keep the comments clean. It's all in good fun today. I know we're trying to win a state championship, but let's keep it good and clean in the comments. We're going to go ahead and go to a quick break. When we come back, we'll have 3A state tournament action live here from Elkins.
We all love to eat. Whether discussing our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations, Petrus Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petrus Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrusfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you. There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right. We're ready to go. 3A state basketball action. Duran Miller going to be bringing you the play-by-play for this one. Duran, I'm going to turn it over to you, bub.
All right, we're excited to be here, like Brad has been saying, and getting ready to get underway. To get the starting lineups for each team, we're going to let the stadium announcer take over. I'll jot down the starters for both teams, and we'll go from there and get underway here. There's a lot of excitement in the building here for this start of the state tournament. Everybody's been waiting since last weekend, finding out all the seedings, where everybody's going to be, who's going to match up. So a lot of anticipation. We can't wait to get going.
Show respect for public property and equipment. Must wear shirts, no bare chests are permitted, and shall not throw objects on the playing area. Now, today's lineups for the first round of the 3A state basketball tournament.
So we're getting starting lineups here.
The 1 seed from Region 3, the Lady Mayflower Eagles. And the 4 seed from Region 1, the Lady Elkins. Now, let's bring the starting lineup for the Elkins Lady Elks. At guard, sophomore, number 5, Ava Williams. At forward, senior, number 55, Abby Lawrence.
Getting starting lineups here for the Elkins Lady Elks. We'll get you that in just a second.
At guard, senior, number 32, Taylor Mann. At guard, junior, number 3, Lakin Shaka. The Lady Elks earned today's contest with a record of 18 wins and 13 losses. The head coach is Chris Raymond, assistant coaches Brock Adams and Whitley Colbert.
All right, that was Elkins. We're fixing to get Mayflower. We'll let you hear those as well. Then I'll go back over all that once he's done.
At center, 5'8" senior, number 11, Robin Brown. At guard, 7'5" senior, number 23, Haley Francis. At guard, 7'5" senior, number 24, Riley Whittington. At forward, 6', senior, number 33, Kiki Williamson. And guard, 7'5" senior, number 24, Ella York. The Lady Eagles.
All right, there are your starters. Elkins has number 5, sophomore Ava Williams, number 55, senior Megan Sizemore, number 24, junior Emma Holland, number 32, senior Taylor Branham, number 3, junior Lakin Schaffner. Over for Mayflower, you've got number 11, London Webb, number 23, Haley Francis, number 24, Riley Whittington, number 33, Kiki Williamson, and number 44, Ella York. Getting ready for the jump. Elkins is the 4 seed in this one. They're dressed in purple, trimmed in white and a little gray. Mayflower in their home whites, trimmed in purple and yellow. Opening tip's going to go to Elkins, and here come the Lady Elks. That's a 3-point bucket right off the bat for Emma Holland.
That's a great way to start. You're the underdog.
This Mayflower team, I'm used to calling a little bit because of the district they're in. They really come off to a lot of hot starts and a lot of their wins. So kind of right back in their face right there. As they get it inside to London Webb, her shot's no good. Kiki Williamson, kick out, 3-point bucket, no good for Riley Whittington. And then we got a tie up. They're going to get a foul, actually. And I believe it was on London Webb. Yep, first on London Webb. We got full court pressure here from Mayflower. Looks like a 3-2. Mayflower coming out in man-to-man defense right now. Little trouble with the dribble handoff there for number 32, Taylor Brennan. She has it. Now they have a little more trouble as they're working it around this perimeter. Holland picks up a dribble. She had the 3 a minute ago. She'll give it off. That's Ava Williams trying to go baseline. Ella York doing a great job moving her feet. And they're going to give York a foul. That's 2 early fouls on Mayflower. 1 for York, 1 for Webb. Webb is a girl built a little differently. She's a mismatch problem down low. And she does have a tendency to get a couple extra fouls called on her. Sometimes not her fault. You know, she just a true post player.
Trent, you've seen this team play a lot of. How deep do they go on their bench?
They go pretty deep. You're going to see, well, not real deep. I'd say about 8 most nights. Most nights 7. Olivia Patterson, these are 6 seniors for Mayflower. That's one of them right there. 5 start, and Olivia Patterson, the first one off the bench, number 30. All been together since 3rd grade. A lot of continuity on this Mayflower team. You've got 3 players in a 1,000-point club. Ella York for 3. And for whatever reason, I don't know what it is with Mayflower, but it seems like Ella York gets the first shot off or the first make every single game. She's a good 3-point specialist.
Nice looking shot there. She had her feet set underneath us, and it looked good right off the bat.
Oh, little curl all the way in and hit the bottom of the board or the backside of the goal there, so it's going to be turnover. I guess they say it was blocked out, so it's going to stay with Elkins. Okay.
Yep, staying here. And
the shot clock reset, but I think that should now. They fixed it back to 18.
Yeah. They're on top of it.
You got Taylor Brannon going to inbound from the E and Elkins on the baseline. Nice bounce pass. They used a little diversion there, and they got it off to number 55, Megan Sizemore. She couldn't get the bucket, and then we get a turnover. So Mayflower, or Elkins with another opportunity here. Winnington, one of the better defenders you'll see in this tournament, in the state. Now you got 32 on the drive. That's Brennan. She'll hand it off. 3-point bucket. There's Whittington on cue with the block. They get out in transition. Good job getting back by Elkins, and they'll foul late, though. And if you foul in transition, you want to do it before they can get that shot off.
You like Whittington. You've talked a lot about her, and she's a heady point guard. And great play there to get it all the way to the basket. Old-fashioned 3-point opportunity.
Mayflower was the regional champs. They took down Harding Academy in a championship game. They took down Lamar before that with a big win. So 6-3, and there's a steal. That's Haley Francis, and what you just saw her do is her game in a microcosm right there. She knifes to the basket, gets a lot of shots up off the board, and now we got another turnover as Mayflower is turning up this pressure.
Do we have an Elkins sponsor in there? We got a timeout. Let's get that right here as the local sponsor for Elkins. We want to thank the Elkins Elk sponsors. We've got the Bank of 1889. Got one here in town, a couple of locations around Northwest Arkansas, and Brand New Church for coming in and supporting. Duran, I'll tell you.
Is that a brand new church?
It's brand new.
Like this gym.
Right. These community sponsors, we live off of this type of sponsorship, so we appreciate everybody for that has joined in. And you still have an opportunity if your team hadn't played.
That's correct. We wouldn't be here doing this without those sponsors, so we appreciate them big time. Luna Webb into Kiki Williamson. Now they get it into Francis, back into Webb. That's a good matchup down low. Webb and Sizemore going at each other, and here comes the Elkins. They got the better of it this time. Lakin Schaffner with the ball, driving against Whittington. She gets one up off the board. Good shot, good drive by her. Mayflower gets down quickly, skip pass into the corner. Now they drop it down low. That's part of the game plan. And there's a block. Great job from Emma Holland. Get that block on Webb. Up ahead. In transition. They can't get it to roll in that time. London Webb with the rebound. That was number 5, Ava Williams on the shot attempt. York, you better get out on her. She's open as soon as she comes within 5 foot of that 3-point line. And there's another steal, wreaking havoc in the press. And Kiki Williamson, fouled by Schaffner, will go shoot 2.
Williamson, I tell you what, she has been a good player for a long time now for the Lady Eagles. That camera is pretty hot, that secondary camera. We're going to have to check those out when we get a chance.
Yeah, it's changed on us.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Don't know what happened.
Go AI Plus when you get a chance on a break. All right, so Kiki, did she make that first one?
Yes.
Took my eyes off. She did. She got them both. Sizemore, they got to get across the timeline. They got 3 seconds. They got it. They get it across. Williams gets it knocked out of bounds. Both teams, I believe, are not had a sub yet. Everybody's all starters still in. We're at the 4:29 mark. Anaya Delph, Alyssa Grizzle, 2 others that will come in from Mayflower. You were asking me that earlier. But they only go about 8 deep most nights. Now, Leslie does come in as well. Seen her. It depends on the matchup, kind of. There's Sizemore for 3. It's no good. Whittington with the ball. Elkins needs some of those threes to fall in this game, knock off this 1 seed. They're playing in their home court, so, they should have a little bit of a shooting advantage, used to the surrounding. Get a foul up top. Loose ball, trying to get into that path of the ball was Ava Williams. She picks up the foul, and we're going to get a substitution. As number 4 comes in for Elkins, that is sophomore Ava Couch. Three-pointer by Whittington, no good. Long rebound came away to York off of Webb. Mayflower with it up at the top. Schaffner's extending out. Looks like a 2-3 to you, right, Brad?
Yeah, it looks 2-3.
Kiki Williamson coming in the paint area almost. Tried to dump it off down in the corner to Francis, and good job by that sub that just came in, the sophomore Ava Couch, to deflect that one. Break up that offensive rhythm. They're down to 15 on the shot clock. Francis with it at the top of the key here. Now Whittington. You got York open in a corner for a skip, but number 10's in as well, and she's kind of baiting that pass. They get it over to Francis. Francis takes a 23-footer. No good, off the knee of Williamson or her hand. Shot clock. Didn't hear the buzzer, so they're going to talk about it.
It wasn't a change of possession there, so it should be Elkins' ball on the shot clock violation. Yeah, and that's what it is.
I think that's the right call. The buzzer should have sounded. It was right as it was going out of bounds. It somehow
pretty sure that I'm pretty sure they stopped the clock right as it was buzzing.
There's another potential steal as they break up that pass. That's Williamson. Mayflower really runs in that press, and they feed off of it. They get a lot of – I'm telling you, they normally come out like a buzzsaw. When they have their best games, they come out hot. And right now, I mean, they're 10-5, but this is a little bit of a slower start. So that's good news for Elkins right now.
Well, it's always hard to play the home team. I don't care what tournament you're playing in. When the host team is playing, it's always a little tougher.
And there's a steal out in transition. Francis turns into a 1-on-3. It's poked away. She got bailed out a little bit that time. A little out of control at the end.
Well, I thought she was going to go in for the charge there.
Well, right into Francis. She'll take a 3. That one's long, a little left. And here comes Elkins. Lady Elks have another chance to cut into the gap. It's 10-5, early lead from Mayflower.
Right now, if you're a Mayflower fan, you don't want to see your team settle for so many three-pointers. They're just settling right now.
Quick ones. Lillian Taylor's 3 is no good. I think it's a team that likes to get a lot of 3s off, but I agree. As we see Mayflower do the same thing. But if it goes in, it makes Coach look good.
Right. I know some Mayflower fans like, show you what you know, buddy.
Right.
But if I'm the coach, when you're missing, I mean, right
when
now.
Down 5, it's a little different, too.
I've got them at 2 of 7 right now from 3. So in the first quarter, obviously shooting them is, if you shoot, you maybe shoot yourself hot, but eventually you've got to maybe get a drive in, something like that.
Francis trying to go on the backside from the short corner, no good. Rebound comes away to Elkins. That's Schaffner. Bert Schaffner's one of their top players. And Whittington making her life tough right now, but she does a good job saving that off, getting it off there to 32. She's going to drive, gets it finished with the right hand. That is Taylor Brennan, her first bucket. They've got 7. It's a 6-point game. Whittington to Williamson. Williamson picks up or drives in a little bit. Now Whittington, it's no good. York trying to run it down. She can't. Off of Mayflower, back to the Lady Elks.
You know, again, I'm not the coach, but if I was Mayflower's coach right now, I'd want them to work through the high post a little bit more against that 2-3. You can get open threes out of that. Stepping into that three-point shot is so much easier and so much better than just shooting it off the dribble.
Yeah, earlier they were trying to go to the low post, but Ella York's one of the girls that they do that high-low action.
They do that?
Yeah, I know. It's tough. That is a Euro.
Oh, nice play.
Lillian Taylor, and they've cut it to 4 now. Whittington brings it into the front court, gives it off. Williamson, quick 3.
Stepped into it, though.
Williamson's a good one. If she's open like that, she's going to take that shot.
Yeah, but the thing was, Whittington, she sit it to her, and Williamson stepped into it. That's a decent shot right there.
Oh, yeah. Foul on York.
It's the same thing as what they would have done if they were working out of the high post. She kicked it, she stepped in, she drilled it. Now, Mayflower can score some points as well. They've already got 16 here in the first. If they get going, they can get some points on the board pretty quick.
Everybody knows how good Lamar is this year, kind of in and out of our polls at number 1 this year a couple times. It was 30-5 in that game. They had the lead on Lamar in the regional tournament. They could come out with a buzzsaw. They come out 27-11.
Lamar almost come back and won that game, though.
Yeah, 69-66. Long three's no good. She got 1 of 2 free throws, correct?
Yes, she did.
And that was that Taylor?
That was
Brandon?
Lillian Taylor.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Francis skip up to Williamson. Now, Williamson, when she was younger, she lived out at the three-point line. Even though she's built like a post, she's more of a 3-guard or a small forward top. And now, though, she can really get downhill, come off some curls, take that ball. When she gets ahead of steam coming downhill left-handed, she can do a lot of good things.
Mayflower's got a lot of it's a well-rounded team. They've got a really, lots of positional players that, fit together. That's a really good, well-rounded team. Elkins doing a good job staying in the ballgame, though.
Nice and 1 for Haley Francis. Shot was no good. Long rebound. Olivia Patterson in the game. That's that other senior we were talking about. They come off the bench. York has the ball. 3 seconds left in the first period. Williamson trying to get her third 3. No good. Time's going to tick out there. It's 19-10, a 9-point advantage for the Lady Eagles there after 1. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this right here on ASN.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
Beginning quarter number 2. Duran getting back over here for just a second, trying to adjust the camera over there.
They get into the post. That's Williamson. Finishes with the right hand.
Do you think that the coach told them to stop shooting so many threes?
I don't know. I mean, probably. It looks like it. They went straight to the post,
Exactly.
but they're making a lot of them too is the problem with that. And there's a nice pass and transition down to number 4, Ava Couch for her first point.
So the thing is, don't fall in love with it. You know what I mean? shoot it, be good with it, but, you know, get inside, work it in and out. That's when you're going to be more successful.
And that's what Francis does there there. That shot's no good. Now, Francis is going to throw some shots up like you just saw. I've seen her hit 60% of her shots doing that at times. It's a very high degree of difficulty. She gets a lot of them to go, which is part of her game. She tried to take off there. Kind of lost the handle, had to give it up. So Whittington working against the top of this Elkins defense. They look like they're still in a 2-3, I believe. And there's Francis getting her a mid-ranger. She's got 7 points now. Schaffner working against the defense here of Mayflower as they try to get it down low. They're going to trap her every time they get over in that corner.
Oh, got away with one right there.
Yeah, I've seen a couple. I've seen one from Mayflower kind of shuffle the feet. It was Whittington actually earlier as well.
Tell you what, you see Mayflower has turned up the defensive intensity on this possession as well. Elkins having a harder time navigating that.
Well, a good start for Mayflower to start this second period, a 4-0 run. Or I should say 4-2, as Couch got that 2 points. Trying to close the gap some more right here. Little spin, out of control, taken away by Francis, and then a foul on 32, I believe. That is Taylor Brennan. Her second foul. So Kiki Williamson inside the paint, kick out to York. A little inside out. That's a lot better, like you said earlier. Patterson gets the rebound, falls down, but I think they got a foul before the travel occurred.
And I may have missed one here, but I've got Mayflower right now at 3 of 13 behind the arc. So again,
they're definitely shooting too many.
Yeah.
That's not a great percentage.
Again, it's not about, hey, if you're hitting them, you're hitting them. But you know, get yourself inside. They just did it there.
Yep, Williamson couldn't finish that time.
It. But, you know, the three-pointer will come to you. You just have to let it come to you. You know what I mean?
Don't want to settle on them.
That's it.
That's the whole point. Brennan on the drive, tried to gather it, and it goes out. She thinks York touched it, but referees disagree.
Of course, we also know this is how basketball's played now. It's different now. Three-pointers are a much bigger part of the ball game than they used to be. But with that said, you still have to shoot the 2-pointers. It's kind of like football. You got to run the ball every once in a while.
That's right. They get inside. Whittington, a little runner, no good. She can't get her own rebound. It goes out of bounds. They're going to say Elkins got it last. Nope, they're turning her back over.
They're being a little bit more aggressive getting to it, that's for sure. That's a good sign. Right now, they just got to get a few more to fall. You know, Elkins staying in the ball game here. That Mayflower has a chance here to put some distance, though, if they can make a few shots.
You can do that with Mayflower. They have a tendency to let teams do this and then make it a game late.
Let me tell you, I like what I'm seeing out of Elkins. They are playing hard. You can see that. They're playing tough.
Lake Schaffner to the line to shoot 2. It was a nice drive. She couldn't finish the N1 opportunity.
What a beautiful facility this is, guys, is it not? I mean, this is an unbelievable place to play basketball.
Might be the best gym in all of 3A. I think it is. We were thinking about that earlier.
Yeah.
I can't think of a nicer one. This thing is brand spanking new, like the brand new church. And she gets both free throws to fall. She cuts the gap to 9. They need to get some stops. They need some kills. And you get 3 stops in a row. Get right back in this thing. Long rebound comes away to Elkins. Here comes the Lady Elks. Top of the key, Sizemore. She thought about a 3. She gives it off. Nice drive. Shot's way long. Saves it in. That was a good job from Taylor. Sizemore, 25-footer, no good. Kiki Williamson clears the board. Here come the Lady Eagles. They're pushing. There's Francis. Now she'll give it back off to Whittington. Whittington doing a better job, like we've been talking about, not settling. Francis. Looks like they've switched to a 3-2 now.
Yep,
it was
switching
a 2-3
it up a little
earlier.
bit.
And there's Whittington. Nice dump off to Ella York.
That was a great play, great pass there by Whittington. You don't see too many high school girls that can make that play. That was a really good play there by Whittington.
Whittington, one of my top 5 to watch out of our regional at Dover, the 3A3.
Tell you what,
There's some good talent.
Got some good point guards out of that area. And Corey Sanders, you're going to get a chance to see her later on. She's a good player.
There's a nice drive. It's a lot of contact. No call. Saved into Mayflower. Here come the Lady Eagles. Haley Francis. She's on the go all the time. That's the shot I'm talking about.
Tell you what,
catches the rim a little bit, still rose over the top off that board.
Tell you what will make Mayflower so tough is the guard play. The guard play is strong for Mayflower.
Another 3 from Sizemore.
Come on now.
You can tell she's a girl that they like to get that shot off, and she makes it.
That was a beautiful shot out of the hand.
Their second 3 of the game. Francis drives, right hand, no good. York coming up from behind, and she's going to get charged with a foul. And how many is that on York? That's her second. York has a tendency sometimes of getting a little foul trouble, so she's got to watch. Oh, the third. I thought it was.
It's the third.
Third foul on York. She's got to go to the bench. You'll see Olivia Patterson for an extended amount of time. And right now they're getting up Leslie I was talking about.
You know, right now Elkins got a chance. Elkins got a chance to cut it down here before half. It'd be a big-time boost for the Lady Elks if they could do that.
So Leslie and Grizzle check in. Got to travel up top. My Emma Holland, 14 in the game, been playing a little bit. That's Addison Couch. They got a couple couches. Ava and Addison. Ava is number 4. Addison's number 14. Ava's a sophomore. Addison's a junior. Ball stays with Mayflower. Francis gets it in. Riley Whittington. Back to Francis. She's going to step into that 3. No good. Rebound from number 10, Lillian Taylor. It's a 10-point game. Oh, there's Whittington in the backcourt with a steal. Able to poke it out, run it down, gives it off to Francis. Francis tried to go around.
Oh.
And they're going to count it. They're going to count it and say it was a block. She wasn't set.
That was Leslie that actually made the shot there.
No, you're right. I did that the other day. Her and Francis. They both got a 3 on their jersey.
Yeah.
They both kind of keep the same kind of ponytail. And nice play from Leslie. And Leslie plays a little bit like Francis as well. And she can't get the and one to fall. So here comes the Lady Elks. It's 29-17, 2:35 to go in the first half. A little bump there on the kick out. And then she picks up her dribble. She's in trouble. Somebody got to come help her. He's calling timeout. I think he's going to get it. Nope, they're going to say 5 seconds before.
Yeah.
He tried to get it, but it was too late.
He'd have to run down the half court to get that one.
Williamson gets it up to Whittington, back to her. Looking down at Webb. But I think because they shot so many threes in that first period, they said, let's go to a 3-2, stop this three-point, kind of maybe get it a little bit thicker up top, not worried about the post as much. Missed 3, rebound by Leslie. Webb! It's going to be an offensive foul. And that's kind of the call right there that I talked about earlier. Sometimes she'll get one called on her. I mean, it looked like she lowered her shoulder, just ran her over, but I don't think it was as intentional as blatant as it looked. Good word there. Well, here we go. Schaffner, and that's too easy for her. You're going to let her drive. You got to stop that ball. Schaffner, a good one. She's got 6 points now. Back to 10-point game, and there's a steal.
Oh.
Got a chance. It's a 2-on-1. Good job by Leslie getting back. She tried a Euro. She'll draw the foul. That's Ava Couch, the sophomore.
Nice job by Couch getting the contact, getting herself to the line. Had a chance for an old-fashioned three-point. Just couldn't get it in there. 2 shots, though, here. Mayflower's got 5, so that means that Elkins will be shooting 2 here on out.
We got these headsets tuned in. I'm getting blown out a little bit. I had to get up and adjust my ears. Good on the first. Here comes the second one. And it's off back iron. Riley Whittington runs it down. 3 points so far for Ava Couch. One at the stripe and a 2-point field goal. Skip pass into the corner for Williamson. Back up top. Skipped it right back. Now Francis. Back to Whittington. Shot clock is down to 15. Webb with it. She's getting bracketed in the bottom of that 3-2 zone right there in that little soft spot. Williamson, tough drive. A lot of contact in there. Is a hip check. Not on purpose, but ran right into the ball with her hip that time. Williamson was trying to kind of come up with a scoop top action.
I don't know the female ref's name down here, but I'm going to tell you right now, watching her,
doing a good job.
She is on top of it. She's on top of it. Right there on the charge.
No Coach Van Amberg. That was a 5-second call. Right in front of her when that happened. She has. I agree.
Yeah.
So far, I feel like this has been a really well officiated game by these referees.
Of course, you're getting the best of the best now, you know.
Oh, yeah. So Williamson able to get 1 of 2. And here comes the Lady Elks again. It's still a 10-point margin. Drive, give it back up, now back out, and that 3 is off the bank, no good. Williamson comes away with it. That was Couch, Addison Couch that time on the attempt, the junior. Francis in the Webb, kick it right back out to Williamson. Now it's not bad action right there. You can step into one, but they were out extended pretty well. Number 5 was Ava Williams. Trying to cut off those drives. Williams has to settle for a contested 3. Webb fights for the rebound, though. Gets it back to Williamson. And we get a charge this time as Williamson tried to kick it out. Nice play from number 4, the sophomore Ava Couch, who comes in with some good size on her. I've got her in the roster there as 5'7", just a sophomore again. And we got a timeout. We're going to take one with them. We'll be back right after this. We've got 25.3 seconds left of the half.
D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc. A name you've come to know is the Arkansas winner of the Quality Dealer Award and Top 5 Dealer in the Nation by the NIADA.
Hey, I'm Dare Saul. Thank you to all of our loyal customers who's made D3 Auto Sales the #1 used independent in the state of Arkansas. Customer service and community has always been our main focus here at D3. Why are we different? It's our people, and our vehicles look different. Your color, your style, your financing. Call me now, D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc.
All right, we're back. And 30-20 with 25.3 seconds left. It's going to be a little tricky for Elkins to come down and get a good shot off, as the Beastie Boys would put it best, right?
Right.
They're playing that in the stadium if you can't hear at home. Yeah, it is. No, it's the Beastie Boys. I don't know. Maybe it's Run DMC. I thought it was the Beastie Boys. I used to have.
Yes, it was. Yeah,
I used to have SSX Tricky.
But here,
the surfing game.
Beastie Boys and Run DMC have crossed over some too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Shot out of bounds, back to Mayflower, and they're going to have 3.1 seconds. See at least some token pressure here from Elkins to make them go the length of the court. Whittington got to get it off. She's not going to get it off in time.
Nope.
Be way short anyways. Close to a foul call there. You got to be careful. But we're going to end the half. 10-point lead, 30-20. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll give you the halftime stats, and we'll break down what we've seen so far in this one. We'll be right back.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game,
we never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome. We all love to eat. Whether discussing our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations, Petra's Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petra's Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone, or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrasfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.
All right, we're back here at the state tournament here of 3A state. We've got a 10-point lead for Mayflower at the break. The 1 seed doing what they're supposed to do at the moment, but they have definitely got the door open for Elkins. It's been a good first half. Get you to the individual stats, and then we'll get you to the team score percentages and stats. Start off with Elkins. Megan Sizemore, a 3-point. She got a 3 in that second period. Emma Holland added a 3-point bucket in the first period. She's got 3. Taylor Brennan with a 2-point bucket in the first period. Lakin Schaefer, she's got 6. She had a field goal in each period and 2 free throws as well in the second period for her 6. 3 for Ava Couch. She got it done the old-fashioned way. 3 for Lillian Taylor. She as well the old-fashioned way. 9 points for Haley Francis. She had a 4-point second period, 5 in the first. Riley Winnington with 3 the old-fashioned way. Ella York, she has 5. Excuse me, a 1 made 3-pointer and a 2-point bucket. Kiki Williamson started the first period off with 8 points, 2 made 3s. She added an and 1, well, a 2-point bucket and a free throw in the second period for 11. And Miranda Leslie with 2. We'll get you over to the game stats.
You
now.
want me to do those?
Yeah, go ahead, Brett.
All right, so
You're
I've
closer.
got one wrong there. It looks like Mayflower's 5 of 7 from the line, and you got Elkins at 4 of 6, 2 of 9 behind the arc. We talked ad nauseum a little bit about Mayflower shooting so many 3-pointers, or 3 of 15 from behind the arc, 6 of 12 inside the arc, which makes them 9 of 27. You know, if you're 9 of 27 in the first half of play, you're usually not leading. Right now they're leading by 10. And then, of course, you've got Elkins. They are 7 of 19 so far.
How are you going to talk about nausea when Mayflower just had to go drive that trip up to the pig trail? You know, you can't bring that word up right now. But we did talk about them quite a bit, and it's been fun to see what Elkins is doing here to combat it a little bit. And I feel like Sizemore, seeing that one go through, she probably shot. You have her attempt. She probably shot 3. Finally got that one to go, and that was late in the second period. It was pretty as well. She's one that I think
3.
Getting things going, and Schaffner with 6 points right now leads them, but they get her going as well. I like what I've seen out of Elkins. They've got potential to make this a game that goes down to the last possession if they can kind of get things going early in the second period, or second half.
They really
see who calls that first time out. Go ahead.
They really need a good start in the first or second half of play here. And if they can get that going, yeah, they can make it a game. I can also see a scenario where Mayflower comes out hot at a half and could make it a little bit tougher on Elkins. I like the effort that Elkins has given. They play hard. They're not giving up. They're really, trying as I think they're really playing as hard as they can.
Yeah, and let's talk about a little bit of something here. Mayflower hasn't been able to get into the state, but they've been very experienced over the years. They start 5 seniors. This Elkins team today started only 2 seniors. So you see a little bit of that coming out in the game as well. A little bit more experience for Mayflower. They're really making it tough when they go into their press after a made basket. We've seen multiple turnovers down here on the other end, and that's what's fueled them to get this lead. So we'll see what adjustments that Coach Chris Van Amberg makes here at halftime. His Lady Elks already out here getting some shots off. They didn't shoot particularly well in the first half. That's something they definitely want to do a better job at.
Let's talk a little bit about what we've got as far as sponsorship goes and just, just around the state. That's right, proud sponsor of the Lady Elks and the Elkins Elks as well, the Bank of 1889 and Brand New Church. Appreciate them. Of course, we've also got our mainstays, Arkansas Tech University, title sponsor for the Arkansas Sports Network's Games of the Week throughout the season. And then we got D3 Auto Sales, and we've got Tyson Valley Distribution Center and Heirloom Legal. Those, and then of course Petrus Farms has joined us. They're going to be the interview, the post-game interview, brought to you by Petrus Farms.
Yes, sir.
They're going to bring that to you, and we're going to have winning teams and coaches up here all 28 games.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. That's something that we like to focus on the Arkansas Sports Network. Not us. We like to focus on these kids.
Right.
We have a lot of fun doing it. Don't get me wrong; it's a dream come true for us. But we really want to focus on these high school athletes, get them exposure around the state, in the state of Arkansas. We've got a lot of talent that sometimes don't get seen. We've had actually college coaches message us, come to us, tell us, hey, we were able to recruit this kid because we were coaching over here. We were able to watch it on the Arkansas Sports Network and get a good look because of y'all's coverage to be able to recruit. So definitely living a dream, like I said, and we can't wait to get these kids up here and talk to them, see how they handle the interview and go from there. Of course, we're in between games, so we can't talk to them as much as we'd like, but we try to get them all in and talk to them some. Now, what I was going to say is the Bank of 1889.
Yes.
Does Taylor Sheridan on that bank? Because that sure sounds like a Yellowstone name, right?
It sure does, for sure. We also want to encourage you. Look, if you like what you see here on ASN, you want to see more coverage around the state of Arkansas, you can, call us, message us. If you would like to sponsor us, there's a lot of things that we could do. We had a little bit more time on our hands to do it. We could get out and get the interviews with kids and coaches and teams and find surprise teams and players around the state of Arkansas and make them known. And so that's kind of what we want to do. So anyway, we're excited about being here at the state tournament here at 3A. Last year at Lamar, it was awesome, and we're excited about this one. I'm going to tell you again, I've said it once, say it again, this gym is beautiful here at Elkins. All the glass out in the front of it, it's just phenomenal.
It's when you have a company come in and say, hey, this is your composite look. This is what we can build for you.
That's it.
It doesn't always come out that way. It came out that way here.
It did.
It is fabulous. The little box in here, the little sky box, it's all tinted. Got the hospitality room in there. Of course, the VIPs, Gucci row, so to speak, inside there enjoying this game. It's an awesome atmosphere here. We were at Lamar last year. That's a new gym too.
Yes.
And it's a really great gym, and just really fun to see different programs around the state. Sometimes you'll go to a place where you don't expect to see the gym, just in the middle of nowhere. It seems like to some people at least. Well, here we go. Second half action. There's Sizemore. Webb got on her quickly as she was thinking about it. She said, hand down, I'll fix and put you down, But she came out, and there's another three. No good, but there's Sizemore with the rebound. Now she's going to go to work. Oh, goes around Riley Whittington, showing off the agility. Megan Sizemore. Quick turnaround the other end. This is the start we talked about that Elkins needed. Can they go ahead and get another one here? This would really help. They want to make Mayflower call the first time out, tighten this thing up. Big screen up top. That's a drive all the way in. Ava Couch, we've seen her do that a little bit. She's got 5 now.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better start here in the second half if you're an Elks fan.
There's Leslie getting the start in the second half. Of course, York, 3 fouls still on the bench. Probably won't see her till late, midway at least through this third period. Shot clock's down to 16. Francis on the wing, going to dump it down. Williamson in pretty good position, kind of got it off. I think she rushed her shot a little. And there's the board. Oh, and a foul on Whittington. Foul on Whittington as Mayflower was trying to apply that pressure. Well, here comes the Lady Elks. Moving around the perimeter, Sizemore with it, gets it over on the wing. That's Schaffner. She reverses course. They're going to get a blocking foul. They're going to say Leslie still sliding a little bit there. Miranda Leslie for Mayflower. That'll be her first. Actually, it'll be her second. Second foul on Leslie. First free throw from Schaffner is good, and when you got a girl that's a big scorer like she is, I can't talk today. She seeing these go through the hoop, going through the free throw stripe, always good for the shooter. And she gets both of them. She's 4 of 4 from the free throw line today. She's got 8 total now to lead the way for the Lady Elks. Francis, tough pass. I thought they were going to come out and deflect it for a second. Williamson getting downhill, but nice cutoff by Sizemore. Too much, though. That's a good job. So they cut her off, and they sent it right back out, and Whittington brought the same action from the other side. She gets the bucket. That's Schaffner on the corner. Brings it back up top. Now Sizemore on the top of the little high post there. Patterson in. So you got 2 starters out right now. Shot clock's down to 2. They're going to get one off. It was online. Did she get the roll? Almost. And it's ran down by Leslie.
Little Scotty Thurman arch on that one.
Right. So you got London Webb on the bench as well. She's battling foul problems. Williamson gets hit that time by Sizemore, I believe, will be charged.
I'd like to see Williamson get a little bit more involved here if you're Mayflower.
Yeah. And I think she's starting to do that a little more. She's been to the stripe now 4 times. This will be her 5th and 6th attempts coming up. She's a girl that, like I said, when she was a sophomore, I remember calling games. Yep. I remember specifically the district tournament over at 2 Rivers that year. She liked to hang out on the 3-point line. You know, when you hadn't seen a team, you watch her warm up and you're like, good grief, this girl's 5'11". I bet she's going to be in the post. And, you know, sometimes they shock you. Like, no, she's a 3-point shooter. Now she's got it all in her game. Really can handle the rock. Does a lot of great things for this team. Whittington almost with a steal. Schaffner reverses course, up and in. Will they give her the continuation? They will. Oh, man. Momentum is shifting a little bit in this gymnasium, this arena.
This is what you don't want if you're Mayflower right now. You don't want that momentum to get after you, to get against you here in the second half.
Especially against the host team.
That's it.
Schaffner.
6 of 7 is what I got her from the line right now.
She's going off. So here we go. Francis, high degree of difficulty, but she takes the bump. She'll go shoot 2. That's what Francis does right there. She drives, she's a penetrator, gets that ball up, makes a lot of shots that way, gets herself to the line a lot of times as well. Francis actually had, she was the second leading scorer for Mayflower at the break with 9. She misses that first one. Second one is also flat and short. Can't get those to go, so that'll hurt the free throw percentage for Mayflower. Here comes the Lady Elks. Sizemore with a screen up top for a moment. Now back to her. Patterson immediately gets right out on her. And there's a long pass. I think Francis' actually toe was on the line, but she threw it out anyways.
What did you have her from the line in the first half, Francis?
I actually, well, Francis, she is 1 of 3 now. 1 of 1 in the first half. And you were saying that one miss, but I've got her perfect, Schaefer.
Okay.
I've got her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 5. Well, I ain't perfect, so one of us is wrong. I don't know who it is.
We're running our own stats.
That's
Calling
right.
the ball game at the same time.
Yeah, a lot of guys like to call games, but it's a little bit more difficult when you're trying to learn the team for the first time. First time I've got to see Elkins up close and personal. I love to give you names, first and last names, and I think it's a better feel for the audience for sure. Sizemore couldn't get them either, or did she get the first one? I wasn't paying attention. I didn't think so. That hurt a little bit as they had a lot of momentum. Let's see if they can get a stop. Mayflower wanting to attack. They get it down low. That's Olivia Patterson. Baseline. Gives it to Kiki. Back out to Whittington. That three won't get the roll, and they're one of the smallest girls on the court comes away with it. Another chance. Williamson. That was too easy once she got it there. She knew what to do with it. 15 points for Kiki. Sizemore gets it back to Taylor Brannon. And there's a steal. Francis, it's a 2-on-1. Francis will go all the way, left hand, left it too strong that time. Offensive rebound by Leslie. She gets it to Williamson, downhill. That's her game. You get her to the top of the key, she's going to go on that left hand. You don't shut her off. That's what she's going to do. 17 for Kiki.
Making her presence felt, for sure.
Back to a 9-point lead. They weathered the little storm. Got that thing back up to 9, trying to get double digits. Sizemore, there's her shot. That one just barely off. Really pure shooter.
Yeah, absolutely.
See that ball spin out of her hand.
Oh,
up ahead to Williamson, off of her. That's a turnover.
Wow. Just even try that pass right there.
I think it was partially deflected. Just threw her off a little bit. She couldn't grasp it. Mayflower looks like they're switched to a 2-3 now. I see them play the 2-3 most of the time. They'll go man-to-man, though. Started out this one in man. Three-point shot, no good. Off of Patterson. Stays with the Lady Elks.
Elkins got to find something to get over this 5 to 9 point hump. You know what I mean? It's kind of bouncing back and forth between 5 and 9.
We got a timeout. It's a full one. I believe it's on Mayflower. Is that correct? No, it's going to be on the other end here, right? Yeah. We'll take one with them. We'll be back right after this.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
All right, we're back. 9-point game, 38-29. Mayflower with the lead, but the Elks have the ball right now. Timeout is over by Chris Van Amberg. Look at this stack. And they get it up top. That's 24 in the game. Emma Holland. She's going to say she traveled when she caught the ball. Boy, they got what they were looking for there on that action. Coach not happy with the turnover. Here comes Mayflower. They can go back up double digits right here with a made bucket. Francis gets into the teeth of the defense for a minute, kicks it back out to Williamson now. Leslie, Francis, this time she'll come in. Floater, it's good. Haley Francis with her 11th point. Tough defense. She dribbled on the sideline there. Back-to-back turnovers for Elkins. Pivotal time right now. Here comes Mayflower. Got a double screen up top at the high post. Roll out of it. Now they give it off to Kiki. Back to Whittington. Crossover stolen away. Nice steal from Taylor Brennan. Whittington trying to get it back all over her. Ava Williams drives in, finishes, or she kind of gets right into the body of Patterson. Shot no good. Williams may be a little hurt. Might have rolled an ankle, not sure. Might have got her hand. I think it's her ankle. Ball's going to be with the Lady Elks. She's up on her own volition there, walking it off. Love to see the toughness. Brennan with the ball, gets it up top to Leslie. I'm sorry, that's Schaffner. Now we got an 18-foot jumper, no good. Rebound Mayflower. Whittington brings it across the timeline. She's going to find Kiki wide open on the wing. That shot's long. Rebound Lady Elks. They're doubled. Can't pick up your dribble. Oh no. We got some extracurricular. Close to getting a technical flagrant called there. They're going to talk about it, actually. Little frustration foul right there from Holland. She got the rebound. She picked up her dribble immediately, and they did call a technical.
They got an intentional, I think is what I saw.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Sizemore's going to check in for her. Francis will get to shoot 2 here, and they'll get the ball as well, right?
That's right.
Francis missed 2 a minute ago. Now she makes that one. She gets both of these to go. She's got 13 points in this one. Get it in a Kiki. Now Francis looking to go baseline, and Sizemore will be charged with the foul. You had a shot down here on this end while you were gone.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was Ava Williams. She got banged up, had to go to the bench. And then there was another shot attempt. I think that was Couch, if I remember correctly. The long jumper, no good. It was a 2-point variety. As Whittington hits a 3. Riley had a big night against Lamar the other night in the semifinal of the regional. Had over 20 points. They had 3 girls over 20 points in that game. I said at the top here that Mayflower has 3 girls in a 1,000 point club. That's what I know for sure.
Yeah.
And that is Kiki Williamson, Haley Francis, and Riley Whittington. And they all did it within like a game or 2 of each other, I believe.
1,000-point club. You know, that was something when we were in high school, didn't hear a lot of. You hear about it all the time now.
I don't feel like they kept up with it as much back then. I mean, I'm maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but I know one thing. I'm seeing a lot of places aren't keeping up with a lot of the older stats. A new coaching staff comes in and they don't know, you know, like when the last time they went to state, stuff like that. Have to figure it out, talking to people. There's Francis from behind, knocks it out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Lady Elks. Got a steal, jump ball call. Possession arrow goes back to Mayflower. Missed both of those free throws a minute ago was Lillian Taylor. They've been stuck on 29 for a while. We're down to 50 seconds left in the third. Since that early attack coming out of the half, it's been all Mayflower as of late.
Oh, good play.
Yeah, nice dump off the web. She can't get it to go. Sizemore and her fighting for it. And eventually a foul call. If that's Sizemore, I think it's her second. Fixing to find out officially. It's the third on Sizemore, so that's big.
And the ability to create of Whittington and Francis, really you don't see it on this level, especially amongst the girls' teams. You don't see that kind of playmaking ability.
Right. And really you've got 2 point guards there. I think Whittington a little bit more of a true point guard. Francis more of a slasher where they can both get it done, but Whittington is tall as well. She'll guard the top post player on the other team on some nights. Just a really all-around player. That's why I said she's one of my favorites to watch in 3A this year. Shot's no good. It was a three-point attempt from Taylor. Goes out of bounds, back to Mayflower. And Coach Chris Van Emberg really frustrated with his team's offensive performance in the last 5 minutes of this third period here.
Yeah, Elkins is they threatened early in the second half, but it's been pretty much all of Mayflower after that.
Tough entry. That's stolen away by Sizemore. And Mayflower back at him. There's a half-court heave. They're going to let it run out. 46-29. Mayflower has increased their lead in this one. And barring a super hot finish here from Elkins, it looks like they're going to steal this one or take care of business, I should say, as they are the favorite. But we've still got 8 minutes to figure it out. We'll take a break. We'll be back for your fourth period right after this.
We all love to eat. Whether discussing our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations, Petra's Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petra's Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrasfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.
All right, we're back here at Elkins. The host team down big right now, down 17 to start the fourth. Ellie York back in from Mayflower, playing with those 3 fouls, and there's a steal. Threw that ball straight to London Webb. Mayflower have a chance to get up even more. Whittington on the drive, no good. Rebound by Sizemore. And they're going to finally get a foul on Whittington, I believe.
Let me say this.
No, they gave it to Webb.
If you haven't already, subscribe to us on YouTube.
And I lied. It was Whittington. Couldn't see the numbers.
Subscribe to us on YouTube. Also, go follow us or like us on Facebook at facebook.com/ARSportsNet or facebook.com/ARSportsNetHS.
Yeah, last I looked, we're at about 58, 57, 50, 5,800. Let's see if we can get this thing over 6,000 today. That'd be awesome.
That'd be great.
We'd really appreciate it.
And don't forget to hit the notification bell.
Yeah, absolutely.
Turn on all notifications so you can see when your team's playing
also,
during the tournament.
Like the stream, it gets out there. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do, all kinds of buttons you can push, but it doesn't take that long.
Right, it's pretty simple. Then you get that notification every time we go live. You can watch high school sports all around the state. Whittington, 3 off the wing, kind of down in the corner a little bit. No good, and there's a long pass off of Francis, they say. Did you introduce our production people here, Aaron Powers and Nate Sparks at the top? That was Aaron Powers' voice you heard a minute ago.
We've got a student from Elkins running camera, too. I can't remember his name, though.
It was Xander.
Okay.
Because I was going to ask him if his last name was Cage.
Yeah?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll quit. Wait till I get him a color.
Right.
More of that.
Oh, gosh.
I'm just playing.
Make sure
Only when I get a little bored.
Get the mute button ready, okay?
Only when I get a little bored. Yeah. 46-29. We're down under 7 now. 6:54 to go.
We're going to
Kiki.
Uh-oh. That's what we're going to do to you sometimes.
Hasn't shot in a while. And there's a deflection. Stays with Mayflower.
Poor Nate. He's over here. His hands are shaking.
Yeah. If you don't turn it off, it stays on for a little bit. That's the Rodecaster we like to use. Really love that soundboard. Had it for what? Going about 2 years now.
Yeah.
And there's a steal up top. Number 32, Taylor. Brennan, can she finish? She gets fouled from Whittington, her third.
Elkins needs a whole lot more of that.
Oh, yeah. They got to get the sliders turned up.
Yeah. Hadn't had to worry too much about the shot clock today.
First one is off back right side of the iron.
You want to talk about not worrying about the shot clock. Next game, Lamar Warriors, not going to worry about that shot clock too much.
And she can't get either one of them to fall. Here comes Mayflower pushing the pace. Francis, automatic, letting it go, not this time. And there's Williamson, got the rebound, went down, drove it all the way in, finished with that left hand. She's got 2 in the fourth. Another shot up, no good. That was Brennan. They get the offensive board. Get another opportunity. There's Lillian Taylor. Sorry. Yeah, I got it right. Lillian Taylor had to go off memory on that one, and she couldn't get that little floater to fall. Little scoop shot.
Well, like you said, 5:52 remains here, and then barring a miracle here for the Elkins Lady Elks, it looks like Mayflower is going to be moving on, which the benefit of being the first game of the state tournament, get to play that second round game on Thursday night.
Yeah, get a little break. Bounce pass into Webb. It's good, and that's that. Whittington getting in traffic, dumping it off, looking like a true point guard. 3 in the corner, no good. Schaffner with the rebound. It's either going to be on York or Whittington. Either one of them, it'll be their fourth.
I could pull you and say that's 3 from the corner, 3 from the spotlight, losing my religion.
Wow.
Huh?
Hit that button now, please. Please hit that.
He liked it. He liked
crickets.
it.
Give me the crickets.
All right.
Schaffner at the line. Trying to break this 29-point mark. They have been stuck on that forever, and they still are. Lamar and Hackett next, right?
Yes.
There they go. They get that 30-point mark. So maybe the floodgates will open a little bit for them.
So if you're watching right now, we will kill the stream after every game. We will pop back up in the next, just a couple minutes, so just bear with us. Makes it easier for you to find your game if you want to go back and rewatch it.
There's York playing with four. Actually, yeah, they did give her the foul a minute ago. Playing with 4, couldn't get it to go. Webb's put back no good. York gets another offensive rebound. Can hear Ellie York's mom from way over here. Of course, I had her all at district and regional at Dover the last 2 weeks. She sat right in front of the booth. But you're going to hear her wherever she's at in the gym. I promise you that. We have a little fun back and forth. Francis on the drive. It's up and good. She says, I'm not Ellie York's mama. I'm not just Ellie York's mama. I'm all of their mamas.
Okay.
And I believe it.
Well, when you played that much ball together, that happens.
Oh, yeah. I made a joke the other day. I guarantee you if they play softball, she's the one bringing the oranges and all the candy and snacks and the sunflower seeds. They get it back down. Long pass. Can't save it. Toe on the line. This Mayflower team, they never let their foot off the gas. Even when they got a big lead late and you were like, oh, all right, they're going to take the air out of the ball. No. They did it a little bit the other day, but, I mean, very rarely.
Need to take a look at their matchup. What's their
nice
matchup?
Nice backdoor cut. Nice pass down to her. That was Taylor. No good. Whittington with the ball. Swings it to Williamson. Williamson had a great game. Hasn't shot much as of late. And there's Francis again. Looking like Steve Francis. Just keeps on driving in the lane. Talk about some ups.
Yep.
One of the best they ever do at the dunk contest. Shot no good. Tip out by Whittington to Webb. Right back to her. Here they come. It's a 2-on-4, and they're going to go ahead and go for it. No, they'll finally slow it down.
So the winner of this game will take on the winner of Dumas and Manila. That's going to be a heck of a ball game. It's going to be a heck of a ball game.
Dumas having a good year.
Yeah.
Manila doing some things.
Yeah, Manila as well. Manila was the
Manila
winner.
boys made it too, didn't they?
No.
They didn't make it this year?
They didn't.
Okay. They, of course, state champs last year on the boys side.
Gosnell got them in the district and ended up here in the state tournament.
And Pirates pretty good. Lillian Taylor with it, 3:05 to go. Ooh, tried to draw the foul. Ellie York's mom thought there should have been a foul the other way. Here we go, Whittington. She'll drive in. That's going to be a charge. It's lowered the shoulder too much that time. Easy call for him.
Got some new ones coming in from Mayflower.
You got Alyssa Grizzle, Anaya Delph. Anaya Delph, I don't have her year in front of me. I can find it for you. I think she's just a sophomore. Grizzle's a junior. Delph is a junior too.
Oh,
and Grizzle's a sophomore. I actually had that backwards. So Grizzle's a 5'9" sophomore. Delph's a 5'5" junior.
You got 5 new ones actually coming in here.
Who else we got out there? York's still in, but she's going out. She's like, what? I'm out.
Number 14.
Yeah, number 14 is Ruby Otts, 5'6". Number 13 in there. There's a jersey in this roster without a number on it, and I'm thinking maybe that's Kaylee Harris.
Yeah. If you let us know who number 13 is, just for sure.
And then 25.
Yep.
That is Tori Barksdale, a 5'6" junior. 3-point shot on the wing, no good. Grizzle fighting for it. It goes out of bounds off of Mayflower. You've got, is that 54 for Elkins in? Tori Miller, a 5'11" junior.
3-point attempt by Addison Couch was no good.
Long three for Couch. It's no good. Rebound, number 14, Otts. And she saves it in behind the back. Nope, they'll say she stepped on the line. So with 2:16 to go, this one's over except for the final score. And check out that Lamar, I believe that is Lamar's student section right there. Is that right, Nate? Filling it in up here. I don't know the W on the hat. I'm not sure if that's Waldron or not. I always try to get on the Lamar friends.
Boy,
little tough time.
You're gonna get us some hate on this stream right now.
I'm telling you, Lamar loves me, man. I'm a good luck charm for them.
You start calling them Waldron, they won't love you anymore. I promise you that.
For real.
Got a native Lamartian right here beside us.
Rammel. Here we go. Anaya Delph to inbound to the mystery number we believe is Kaylee Harris. They fake the little handoff to Grizzle. Down low, try to post entry. Good denial from number 54, Tori Miller. Miller comes in at 5'11". She brings some size, just a junior.
Well, it's always a successful year when you can end in the state tournament. Obviously, you want to win it all, but getting there is always a big deal.
Grizzle shot no good, and she dribbles off her leg as she's trying to look up to see who she can give it off to. Lady Elks with another chance to cut into this lead, down 24.
Lady Elks going to end their season right here on their home court.
Yeah.
But good effort here today.
I don't have that history in front of me the last time they made a state tournament. I don't remember them last year, so I think it's been a bit.
Yeah, don't recall.
So great season. One, definitely a remarkable one for them to jot down. That getting this far, they've done a lot of great things.
So again, we're going to have players. In fact, I'll try to go down here in just a moment and try to direct them up here after the ball game is over. Make sure we get our green screen set, ready to go. And we'll get some winners up here.
Delph takes a three, no good. Rebound comes to Sizemore. 32 going to bring it up. Taylor Brandon. Brandon and I with 2 points. Trying to get it 4. Shots no good, and a jump ball. Possession's back to Mayflower.
And we appreciate Petrus Farms. Best seasonings in the state of Arkansas. Go visit them at www.petrusfarmgrill.com. petrusfarmgrill.com. They will be sponsoring our our post-game interview.
Multiple seasonings, 2 barbecue sauces, or you can mix and match to your delight.
There you go. You got
I've heard
memorized.
it a few times.
I like it.
Shot no good. That was a good look at the basket that time from number 1, Kaylee Francis, which I'm going to say is probably Haley's sister. She's just a sophomore, and she gets, I think that's Kaylee Harris with the rebound, number 13. They dump it off. That's Kaylee Francis. Reverse it out of there. There's the 3, and it's good for number 13. We got a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back to finish this one off right after this.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot.
All right, sorry about that. Thought we had a timeout, but we did not. Meanwhile, Harris with back-to-back buckets, number 13. She's got 5, and that's going to be the final. 59-30. Mayflower, the 1 seed, takes care of business. We'll take a break as we're trying to get the players up here. We'll give you the final game statistics and try to get you some interviews with the head coach and his winning players, his players of the game, right after this.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
All right, we're give you the final stats here. Total points. Haley Francis with 17. Kiki Williamson with 19. As we got players getting their headsets on here. Sorry about the mic. 19 for Kiki Williamson, 17 for Haley Francis, 5 for Ella York, 8 for Riley Whittington, 3 for London Webb, 5 for Kaylee Harris. Is she number 13? Yeah, they're not listening. They see themselves on the screen here. Okay, so we didn't have her roster number, but we thought that's who it was. She had 5 there at the end, and 2 for Miranda Leslie. So we're getting everything set here, and I'm going to have, all right, get them on screen here as I talk to y'all. We've got Kiki Williamson, number 33, number 24, Riley Whittington, and number 23, Haley Francis. 3 of the table setters here for this team. Big time win. Took care of business. Elkins kind of come out in the start of the second period there, or second half, and made a little run at you, but y'all took care of business. Tell me about it, Kiki. What did y'all do to kind of stay calm there? And I know y'all are all seniors as part of it. Go
I
ahead.
know we all trust each other, so I just know if we – oh, sorry.
You're good.
I know that we trust each other to make the right, plays, and we keep our heads cool. We know if they – it's a game of runs, so we know if they make a run, we're going to make a run.
Oh, yeah.
So we just keep our head cool.
You led the team with 19 points and really went off in that game. Third period, you had another 6 points added in. A nice night for you.
Thank you.
Riley Whittington, you're one of my favorite players to watch. All of y'all, I could pick any one of y'all and say that. But Riley, you're so much fun to watch. You're a point guard. You guard one of the toughest girls on the other team almost every night. Do a great job on both sides.
Yes, sir.
Tell me how it feels right now to get this victory and know you're moving on. You get a day to kind of have a break as well. What are y'all
first
feeling?
off, we're really excited. No
Yeah.
school. Also, this has been a dream for all of us, really, since we were in
That's
the
the
ninth
most important
grade.
thing, no school,
Yeah.
right?
And I hope that we can just continue to play good and get to where we went to at the end.
This is y'all's first year to make state since y'all been in high school?
No, we made it our sophomore year.
Your sophomore year,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't remember. I knew last year you didn't. So that is impressive. Thank you for letting me hear from you. Haley Francis, how do you make those shots? You're always driving, just throwing them up and they go in. What is going on?
I can tell you probably I'm gonna miss more wide open layups than when I'm guarded.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I'm glad I can do that though.
Yeah. Super impressive. These three seniors, part of 6 seniors that play, and we gotta get y'all out of here because we got another game we got to get going. But appreciate y'all coming up here.
Yeah, thank
We'll
you.
see you
Thank you.
Thursday. Hopefully we'll get to do it all over again,
Yes,
girls.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Great
Thank
victory.
Thank you.
And is it D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game to announce? We're going to go ahead and give that D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game to Kiki Williamson. She led the way with 19 points, got a lot of things done on both ends of the court. So today is our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game will be her, Kiki Williamson. And we're going to get head coach Cody Storms in here as well. Right. Oh, yeah. Coach Storms, you just got a victory. First time you've been back to state since these girls were sophomores. You got 6 seniors. Tell me what you're feeling right now.
I'm excited for them. I think there's a little bad taste in our mouth from last year.
Right.
But at times, from a coaching standpoint, I feel like, hey, they may want to be here a while. And then at times, I feel like, crap, they're ready to go home. So,
Hey, they definitely are always full of speed. I will give them that.
well, those
up
three
and down
right
the
there,
court.
I don't think it's a secret. If they go, we go pretty well. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they ended up with 17 for Francis, 19 for Williamson. Riley didn't have a huge offensive game. She had 8, but, she draws your toughest defender a lot of times.
And has the
Really
ball in
fun
her
to
hand
watch.
a whole lot. So,
Yeah, she really does. Great victory, man. You get a day off. And also tell me real quick, which we're kind of up against it, but real quick, tell me about that getting the win against Elkins. That's the host team. I know that's something. I know they're the 4, you're the 1, which that doesn't matter in coach speak especially, but that's big when you take down the host team because they can get some momentum, and you felt that momentum building a little bit at the start of the second period. They started off with a 4-0 run.
Yeah, right out of halftime there.
Yeah.
And that was –
second half, that's what I meant.
Yeah, the right out of halftime there, they kind of punched us in the mouth. And I probably should have called a timeout, but when you got some old ones, you're like, let's let them figure it out.
Let them figure it out.
But, I was worried, not coach speak at all. I was just worried about coming to Elkins at a 1 o'clock game when I figured the whole school would be here. And, we had never been in that. So we're fortunate to get out of here. Well-coached group over there.
That's right, and it was a great victory. Great job by y'all. We're up against it. We appreciate you coming up here.
Hey, thank
you.
you.
Big game Thursday. We'll hope to see you again.
Yes, sir.
And we've got our sponsors on the screen one more time for you. Proud sponsors of the Elkins Lady Elks and their quest for a state tournament championship this year. Bank of 1889 and the brand new church. We appreciate y'all so much. All right, we're going to close this one out. We'll get you to the next game, get that stream running. We're going to have Lamar, and we're going to have Hackett right after this.